my channel. Well, I went back to Boston Market today because today's Wednesday, and they have the prime rib on Wednesdays at 4 o'clock, and everything fell into place on the way there. In fact, I got there like 10 minutes early, and in my mind, I envisioned them not serving people until 4 o'clock with the prime rib. But I got in there maybe 10 minutes before 4, asked for the prime rib, tentatively thinking they were going to say, we don't have it. But yeah, they had it, no problem. Everything went smoothly. I remembered to ask for extra gravy in addition to getting gravy, and picked up a slice of apple pie too. So I got the prime rib, mashed potatoes, mixed vegetables, which I really like their mixed vegetables. They're not overcooked. I think I said that in the last video. So let's take a look. I've got my slice of apple pie, which I think I might warm that up. That's the prime rib. And the extra gravy. Yeah, so same container. But yeah, this is going to be really good. It looked very good. Nice thick cut. So let me take the lid off. Maybe this is where I got that stuff on the lid, on the lens. I made sure to clean the lens. I looked at it with a flashlight. Oh yeah, that looks really good. I think I'm gonna plate this up. Oh, that smells so good. So I've got my utensils here. Let's go with this end here. So yeah, let's, nice thick slice of prime rib. Oh yeah, got a carrot, lone carrot. Oh, I can't, it'd be nice to have that mashed potato just like that on the plate. I don't know if I can. I get another spoon. Okay, let's see if this spoon works. It almost looks like the lava cake. Okay, that worked out okay. Now the dismount. Okay, I give it an 8. Whoops. Okay, down to a 7. Okay, here are the veggies. Wow, there's an overcooked. That's how I usually cook the broccoli. Nice presentation. So here we have the Boston Market prime rib with mashed potatoes and gravy and mixed vegetables, and of course the anjou sauce. I think that's how you pronounce it. And the cornbread. Alright everyone, I can't wait for the first bite. Oh yeah. I think I was expecting something more tender. I remember the last time I had like prime rib. I actually haven't had like a steak in a while. I've had steak tips. Even that I haven't had for a while. Mashed potatoes. Yeah, there's a piece of fat on the end of this. I don't want to use metal on these dishes. There we go. Oh man. Try some of the veggies. Oh, you know what? And of course, something to drink. Let me go get it. I think it's appropriate for October. Now that's a frosted glass. I've got my frosted glass Sam Adams. And Sam Adams Octoberfest. Wow, lost that frost real quick. Oh yeah. Probably more appropriate with a nice bratwurst. Cheers. Forgot to say cheers. Wow, that's delicious. Some more prime rib. Yeah, it's almost 5 o'clock. And if you have cornbread, I nuked it. Now it's gonna dry out real quick. Gotta have some butter, right? One pat of butter. 2 pads. I don't know if you can hear the neighbors having a conversation outside. It was a nice day today. ever since the last video where I had a corona and immediately started calling it a course for some reason. I don't know why. But I returned that to Cappy's and picked up nice Sam Adams. It's something you're not supposed to be drinking when you're trying to lose weight and exercise. Yeah, everything. You know what I have? I think I've only had maybe once or twice in my life. And that was a filet mignon. And I remember it just like melting in your mouth, not even having to chew it. Okay, that's getting better. Actually, that's fat. Unless that's the chewy fat. I think it's the tender fat. I forgot to do nice thumbnail. Well, I need to get another bottle. Be right back. Okay, let that settle. Yeah, it all came together today. Yeah, I don't think I need that extra gravy. I love their mashed potatoes. Now I know when to go. They weren't busy at all. And I know how to get out of there. I hate that. I forget that street name. It's next to the shopping mall, and you have to hurry up and get into the right lane. At least I do, in order to change directions. And nobody lets you in. It's really busy. Now I just go around Wellington Circle. I don't know why I didn't do that the first time. It's safer and it's easier. It's safer, easier, and quicker. I'm going to have to try the chicken sandwich. This is a good half-inch thick. You can see that. delicious. I meant to look up Anjou. Isn't that like Auxe or something like that? It's some strange spelling. I haven't had that since that was a place that I used to go. They had, God, I haven't had it in like 10 years or more. It's a French dip sandwich. Oh, those are so good if you have like really lean roast beef and the fresh bread, fresh baked bread with the nice warm crust on it. And then that, is it called au jus? Dipping sauce. I'm sure I mangled the spelling and the pronunciation. I'm pretty sure it's au jus. Wow. That's really good. Oh man. Yeah. 506. 2 beers. Prime rib, mashed potatoes, and mixed vegetables, and an apple pie in my stomach when I go for my walk. I wonder how that would work out. Try not to clang glass on glass. Did I mention I almost got taken out today? I had to go to the post office and mail the my insurance payment, my car insurance payment, and I was gonna go to Home Depot to pick up something and pumpkins, and I noticed they had pumpkins at the grocery store. Excuse me, taking in a lot of air. So I needed eggs and milk. Might as well get milk. I got some bananas because I'm having those protein smoothies every morning for breakfast. Although today I had an English muffin with peanut butter, toasted English muffin with, that's something that you cut down also when you're not eating breads. Like in the morning, you're not having all that margarine or butter on the toast. Anyways, I'm coming out of the grocery store, and I'm still on the sidewalk, and I'm going to go into the crosswalk. Now it's about 3:30, 3 o'clock. I think 3 o'clock. So the sun's kind of low, and it's a one-way street. I see the guy coming down, and so I wait. I don't even go into the crosswalk, but then he looks like he's slowing down. So he's not making eye contact with me either. So I'm looking at him, and he's one of those people that put their turn signal on right at the turn. So he's on his phone, and I see that he's not, he's concentrating more on the conversation. He's in the phone zone, and he puts his signal on. So then I decide to get into the crosswalk. Just as I get into the crosswalk, I see this guy pulling out of the same parking lot, entrance, exit, as the guy, and he sees that the guy just put on his turn signal. So I'm like not yet halfway. I'm just about the front of the cart is maybe halfway in the middle of the street in the crosswalk. And I stop because the guy that's exiting, he hasn't made eye contact with me. He's looking at the guy who's concentrating on, he just turned his signal to take a right, and he's on the phone. So I just stop, and I look at the guy that's exiting the parking lot. And as soon as he sees that the guy's turn signal is on, he punches it. He's one of those people that they're either stopped or they're full on. So he punches it. So he's coming out. He's taking a right. He turns, and the sun is in his face, and I'm just in the crosswalk there. So if he panicked, I don't know, but he just, as soon as he saw me through the sun, he stopped and rolled down his window and couldn't stop apologizing. And I said, "Hey, no problem. I understand." But afterwards I said, gee, it was almost like a perfect storm there. You never know what another possibility could have been. He definitely would have taken out the grocery cart. He's like, "Sorry, couldn't see you, I said, "Yeah, no problem. I'm not going to give the guy a hard time. I've had the sun in my eyes, too." But it was afterwards I gave it some thought. I said, gee, that guy, I was concentrating on the guy coming down the street, waiting to see what he was going to do. I couldn't tell if he was going to stop. I had one person. I was crossing the street. I swear they sped up. I was in the crosswalk in the middle of the street. This particular street, I look both ways. It's a one-way. I look both ways, and I think 3 or 4 times a car has come down the wrong way. They've got the entrance, the other end, plastered with one-way signs, but people still. That's right. It was just last week. I walked to the grocery store, and as I was going down the one way, as if I was driving, I was walking. I think I had to I went to the bank or something, And I see this woman go to the light to Main Street, and I'm like, you just went down a one-way street. I couldn't figure out where she came from. And she's waiting at the light on a one-way street. Other than that one overcooked piece of broccoli, which might have been, I don't know how that happened. They cooked their vegetables just right. At Boston Market too. We're gonna have like our first frost, I think Tuesday night. Chance of it, I think it's supposed to get down to like 32. 34. That was a delicious meal, though. Couldn't afford to do that every day, though. I don't know what part of the cow prime rib is. Yep, that was delicious. Boston Market prime rib is no longer a mystery. The quest for Boston prime rib has been successfully completed. And I'm feeling a little bit relaxed. I think I'm going to go on a walk today. Wow, I like that Octoberfest. I don't know, I keep on thinking of the Bill Burr episode where he does the commercial on SNL, making fun of all these, like, what was it, the pumpkin flavored beer, you know? And do they still refer to people as yuppies? I don't know what they, you know, and then they have the episode where they have, what Ben Affleck, it's kind of an insult, you call the guy Ben Affleck's brother, because you can't remember his name, but he's in a commercial too, on SNL. He made a guest appearance, and he's at Dunkin' Donuts, and they throw the coffee on the guy's windshield. Because Dunkin' Donuts used to be like a working guy's, you know, establishment. Now it's, you know, all these people in BMWs on their way to work, picking up their lattes. I still have yet to go into a Starbucks. I, I, I stopped drinking coffee. I'm not drinking coffee anymore. I had a glass of, or I had a cup of chamomile tea, but then I have to put a couple of tablespoons of sugar in it. It doesn't help me sleep, although I ended up falling asleep. Oh man, all of a sudden I was really hungry before I went to bed. So what did I have? I had, what did I eat? I can't even remember. I had something before I said, the heck with it. And there were like 2 for $5, something like that. I noticed frozen pretzels. I had a craving for pretzels. So I bought 2 boxes of frozen pretzels. So I warmed up the oven. It got really cold last night. Got down to 50 something degrees. I was cold for some reason, so I turned on the heat and warmed up the oven, preheated it to 400 degrees, and had 2 pretzels and a chamomile. Oh, I had one of those protein bars. I had to satisfy a sweet tooth that had a craving for something sweet too. Resisted the Kit Kat. I already ate 1 bag of Kit Kats. Down to the second bag. I haven't opened it yet. So, let me end it there. Just to summarize, that was Boston Market prime rib. First time having Boston Market prime rib. All the pieces fell together. The traffic wasn't that bad. I got there like 10 minutes before 4. I just walked right in. There was 1 person already being served. They did have like 6 bags waiting for pickup for people that purchased using the Boston Market app. So I don't know if that's any of those food delivery services or just individuals who use the app. But yeah, walked right up, was asked, can I help you? Tentatively asked if they had the prime rib. Was pleasantly surprised when they said, yep. So I said prime rib, mashed potatoes, gravy, extra gravy on the side, mixed vegetables, and I picked up the apple pie while waiting at the register. Nice marketing. They have you looking. I was looking at the brownies. They had brownies and chocolate cake and the apple pie. I don't think they had the caramel lava cake, which I found out later was actually advertised for 2 people. So I had the whole thing yesterday, and it's supposed to be for 2 people. So thanks everyone for stopping by. That was Boston Market prime rib, like I said, with 2 Octoberfest. And realistically or unrealistically, I feel like going on my walk. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna have my pie. I'm gonna have my pie and eat it too. I'll edit that out. That was quite loud. We get the gravy. You know, my dad always would have on apple pie a slice of American cheese. The individual slices of cheese. Man, I was about ready to sign off. Never was so close, was this close. Actually, this was good at room temperature, because if I had heated it up, the crust would have got a little soggy. The crust is nice and flaky. Got a nice little crunch to it. Thanks again, everyone, and hope you liked the video. I liked the meal. It was very good. So until next video, everyone, thanks for watching. Bye. See you next video. I gotta get my walk in. Burn off some of these calories.